Monday Munchies because we got Tony Munchies on the show. Are you kidding me? Why'd you change your name, dude?
I think yesterday.
Why?
Because that's a new name.
Oh. Okay. Whatever you say, boss.
As of yesterday.
Okay. All right. I got you. Don't forget about the OddsJam Partner Program. Link is below. Share it with your friends and followers. You'll get the link, and you could share it, and you get 50% revenue share. Don't forget, shop.oddsjam.com with all the new merchandise. Speaking of which, we're going to show that right now. One of my favorite things to do is to show the OddsJam merchandise store, the shop. I love it. So here it comes. Are you ready?
We're waiting.
One of my favorite things to do in the world. Here we go. The T-shirt, the trucker, the mug. Oh, I like to call it the OddsJam morning coffee cup. The tumbler, the bikini, the camper, the business zip, the notebook, and the unisex hoodie embroidered beanie, which are both sold out. By the way, use the code free ship, all capital letters, for free shipping on any order. And Slop Shop. There you go, man. The No Big Deal shirt, the Broke Even shirt.com. All right. There was my commercial there. All right. So here we are on a Monday. We're back to baseball. We're excited about what's happening, right? Tony, you said you got a bunch of bets.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We got Monday baseball. I got to pick in almost every game.
Okay. All right. Are we going to do a parlay tonight?
I think we should.
Okay. Mike, you in
Just
on
a
this?
three-legger.
I'm in.
Now, what is this now? Stephen Lancaster. I found out that if you bet the under 1.5 hits and parlay two together in the long run, it is a money maker. Got to go look at the last 5 game stats and pick and choose. Okay. Dre's here. By the way, we were wrong on Medvedev, and what a match yesterday, guys. I mean, what a tennis match. A Wimbledon championship that won't be forgotten. This kid did it, but I don't think the Joker's done yet. Do you guys?
Not yet.
No, I mean, Alcaraz just, I think this was his coming out party. The tennis fans knew about him, but I mean, on the Wimbledon stage on ESPN on a Sunday, I mean, I think is when it was his time to shine, but I don't think it's like a changing of the guards, like you said, Bob, or anything like that. I mean, I still think the Joker's got a couple more tournaments or even years where he'll be battling Alcaraz, and we might see another one or two of those finals in our future as well.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Tristan, what's up? Stephen Basilek's Stephen Lancaster strategy. So here we are on a Monday. We're back into the grind of baseball. Trade deadline's not too far away, a couple of weeks, guys. And, you know, we had our golf tournament. Tony, we didn't do very good. We just had a rough time. And on top of that, Tony put out a tweet, and he had to give away money.
Yeah, I mean, finally, people are actually responding to my golf giveaways. I've been trying to give away money all golf season and get some more engagement on golf Twitter. And this was one of my worst tournaments we dropped 20 picks and only got a couple of them right. And the guys that got the money were picked only a couple of the picks we got right. So I ended up losing money in this tournament.
Yeah, not a good tournament. Rory coming through. We've got the British Open. We will be putting out, the Golf Gurus will be putting out a golf video this week for the final major of the season. So, with that being said, I say we get to some picks. And I'd like to get right to the parlay. You guys okay with that?
Absolutely.
All right. Then I'm going to go ahead and go first. Well, let me share my screen. Let's put this parlay together right now. I am going first, and I am going to take boy, I really want to jump on that, but I'm not going to. Yeah, I am. I'm going to take the Cardinals tonight, guys. Now, who's laughing?
Me. I mean,
Me.
yeah, both of them
Yeah.
are laughing.
What? I mean, it's a minus one. I mean, it's not even plus money. What are you laughing at? Michaelis on the mound. He's their best pitcher. He's been pitching very well lately. I'm taking the Cardinals and adding them to the parlay.
Okay.
And if they win, I don't want to hear anything from you guys. Other than great call, Bob.
All right.
All right.
Fair
One
enough.
leg. Who wants next?
Go for it, Mike.
Yeah, I'll jump in here. Let's look at. See if we can find one that we really like with some bang for our buck here. I'm going to roll with let's just take Detroit on the money line.
Okay. Let me go grab that. Detroit on the money line. Fairly safe pick. Add to the parlay. Now we got two legs. Here's where we're at. We are at plus 245 on DraftKings and Caesars right now. Your turn, Tony. Munchies.
All right. Well, you could say I've got a fairly safe pick as well, but we're all about making money here and hitting a parlay. We've got a great pitching matchup in the Minnesota-Seattle game. Sonny Gray's on the mound against Logan Gilbert, two of the better starters for both teams, and I'm a huge Logan Gilbert guy. I think he's one of the better young arms in the game. I think he's just having some struggles getting run support this year, which is hurting his stats a bit. But I'm on the Mariners money line tonight. I got him at minus 123 last night, but I see it's gone up a bit.
It's gone up a bit, yeah.
Yeah, but I like the Mariners, and we're all about hitting a parlay, so we'll take that.
All right, I'm going to add it. We can give away $25 on this.
Let's do it.
Give away $25 on this. So let me go ahead and put it together. Mike, I'm going to let you take over the comments here while I put this all together, my friend.
All right. Well, we got Andre with, yes, that Wimbledon final will go down as one of the classics. So happy for Carlos. He is the next generational talent in men's tennis. No doubt about that. He says, yes, Tony, I think Novak will play until he's 40. He's 36 now, I believe. Hasn't had much issues with injuries. Yep, I think so. And Tristan is tailing the parlay. That is what's up, Tristan. All right, we're going to share the screen and see what's out there. You guys down?
I'm down.
All right.
My favorite thing to do. Hit that refresh button.
All right. We are refreshed. Giants Reds, I mean, an over 9.5, probably something I would jump on. I can't hit this right now. That's on what's that cut?
That's a great play. I got the over 10 at plus 100 earlier. So
yeah, I like that
over 9.5.
Me too. And so if you're on cut, minus 106 is incredible value for this play. I mean, you can see several books have this heavily juiced. And at over 9.5, I mean, that's tremendous.
Yeah.
I don't dislike this McClanahan under strikeouts play here. I mean, Texas is a good ball club. They don't necessarily strike out a ton. This should make for a great game. So I think I would be willing to still roll with this for the value, getting it at minus 105.
Yeah, I actually took that about an hour ago. I was looking at the page before the show and just comparing it to the other odds, and he's coming back from injury.
Right.
I mean, you have a couple games where, of course, he's getting in the double digits, but he hasn't looked so great lately. And with that injury, and like you said, with Texas's lineup, I mean, he could still have 5 strikeouts and throw a great game, but at minus 105 compared to what you're getting it at other books, I mean, minus 152 at Caesars.
Yeah,
that's a great value play at almost 3%.
Yeah, I love that play. Again, you mentioned coming off an injury. That's going to play a factor. I mean, we know McClanahan's a stud. It wouldn't shock me if he went over, but getting the value in that price, I think it's a bet that we're not only getting good value, but I think it's got a good chance of hitting as well. So that is definitely one we're going to want to lock in on Fliff.
Yep.
So those of you on Fliff, would definitely recommend locking that bet in right now. And then this Lyles play over 15.5 outs. I mean, again, maybe a little risky, but I don't mind it so much. I know he's not been good in any way, shape, or form this year, and we are on the Tigers tonight. But, Detroit not necessarily the most scary of scary teams. I think we could roll with this. He gets deep enough into this game to get us that over 15.5 outs.
Okay.
I'm going to put a little less on this one, though. I'm going to put 25 because, again, it's Jordan Lyles. He's not good.
Okay.
Just a pure value play there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he could be out really soon. Wouldn't shock me, but let's see if Jordan decides – he's going to have a little game.
Hey, might have a game.
Exactly. Now, the Severino over 5.5 hits allowed, I do like this a lot. We saw that Angels offense last night tear it up, even though they lost. What a great game.
Oh, yeah, I like that play too. I'm on the Angels tonight.
Yeah, love the Angels. What a tough game to lose. Houston gutted that out. Bregman had a monster game, walk-off, home run.
First 4-hit game of his career.
Yeah.
Right. Those are the last place Yankees.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
That is sent to you, Mike.
Cool.
Now, Tony, you said you have some plays here. You tweeted it out there that you had some plays.
Yeah.
So tell me what you got, and I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to tail your plays here.
Yeah, so these are all positive EV plays straight from OddsJam. There are some days where I'm able to keep the page open and hit refresh often, and some days where I'm pretty busy and can only check a couple times. But today I was able to pretty much check. I mean, I locked some in last night, and I've checked throughout the day, and I'm sure some of these numbers have changed. But there's some unders I like, some overs I like, and some money lines I like. So let me know what you guys are thinking, and I'll give you what I like.
Go for it.
Well, in the Dodgers-Orioles game right there at the top, it's a matchup of two of the top pitching prospects in all of baseball. Grayson Rodriguez is finally back up for the Orioles after dominating AAA, after struggling in his first few starts in the majors. And then you've got Emmett Sheehan on the Dodgers, who set the record for most hitless innings to start a career. So I'm on the under in this game. which was 9.5. I got it at minus 105 earlier. But I think you could see two of these young studs throw a great game, both of them. And for the first pick of the night in that Dodgers-Baltimore game, I'm going for a prospect pitching duel, and I'm going with the under 9.5.
Okay.
Let's go.
And these are all positive EV plays that are over 2%. That doesn't mean that I take anything less than 2%, but that is what I look for, because those are the plays with the most edge compared to what you're getting them at other books. So at the time I took all of these, they were all positive EV plays over 2%, which is that number you see on the left-hand side when you're scrolling on the page there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like it.
All right.
Like it a lot.
Under 9.5. What did you get it for?
I got it at minus 105.
Okay. It's minus 130 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, Mike?
I was just going to say, not a lot really out here that I'm crazy to hit on right now.
You got any of your nerfies or your fees for the day?
Yeah. We can hunt for some value here in a couple if you guys want, see what we got going on. Let's look at a couple that, you may not necessarily like. Let's go to San Fran and Cincinnati. Let's see what we got on a nerfie here. Again, it's one that you may not initially think is a great opportunity for a nerfie, but I've found that sometimes those are your best ones.
Now, are you hunting for specifically nerfies or just the value on the yes or the no? Or do you like betting on the no?
I'm hunting for, I like nerfies mainly. Obviously,
Yeah.
If I see that the Yerfie does have positive EV, I will probably stay away from that.
Okay.
But
that's the same with me in the first half run line. I always like the plus a half. I never really go for the minus a half.
Right. Yeah. I'm just not crazy about. Now, I did do a video and they were all positive EV Yerfies and all three hit. But I haven't seen as many popping up for me lately. So I've just been diving into a lot of these nerfies. And it looks like, getting it at plus 116 on FanDuel is actually pretty solid across the board. The penny line's plus 110, so plus 116, not too bad. So if you were going to bet this, I would say bet this on FanDuel. We will go a little lighter on this and put 25 on it. I wouldn't put a full unit on this one. I would go a little lighter, quarter of a unit, maybe half of a unit if you're comfortable, but I don't recommend going full unit on that one. And then I'm going to look at this Nationals-Cubs game.
Yerfie.
No, I'm going nerfy here, man.
You are? Okay.
Yep. I've had Smiley before in some of these matchups. Gore, obviously, not an out, but respectable enough. I like a nerfy in this game, and it looks like we can get it about minus 105 on Barstool. Okay, so minus 105 on Barstool.
Okay. All right.
So that one I will also go a little lighter on as well. And those are the two nerfies that I'm going to be on for tonight.
You guys help me out here now. We're going to go to the fantasy optimizer and let's do some prize picks.
Okay, Jordan, Tigers run line. I got him on the money line in a parlay, so
That's
I don't
a good one.
that.
That's a good one. We've got Summer League basketball play here. Hinton. Cool. Over on points. That's a 63%. When they're 60 in the 60s, man, I love them. I love those plays. And then, by the way, Tony, have you been playing any of these League of Legends plays, man?
I have not gotten into that yet.
Oh, man. They have been really hitting well. I'm telling you. The addition of that has made a big difference. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm a big Pancake fan.
Hey, I mean, I love Pancake too, but I like betting on sports that I watch, and I know you don't need to watch it now with the help of OddsJam and the new fantasy optimizer. You can just throw in the plays and make money. So I'll definitely jump on it soon, but I mean, I'm so locked into all these other sports right now and betting on them that I haven't gotten into the pancakes outside of my plates with syrup yet.
I set you up there. You know that, don't you? All right, so we've got
more of a waffle guy myself, though.
Hinton, Pancake, and Sully. And then we come down here to Manning. Matt Manning, under on outs. 16.5 outs under. Mike's on the Tigers tonight. Do you like this play or not? This means that if he gets 2 outs in the 6th inning, then this loses.
I mean, I'd roll with it.
Yeah, we could take it because last time he started, I think they threw a combined no-hitter. And
yeah, that's right.
He wasn't going that deep, I don't think. But, I mean, if Manning can go 3 or 4 and then a couple other guys can go 3 or 4, we've got another Tigers no-no on our hands.
And then we got Sam Merrill over on points, Cavaliers in the NBA Summer League. Mike, roll with it?
Yeah, roll with it. Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, we're going to do it. Love it. There's another Prize Picks play, and let's just put 7.9 on that one. And there we go. All right. That's Prize Picks.
Nice.
That's parlay. And by the way, let's review the parlay. I got the Cardinals on the money line, which you guys made fun of me over. No faith in either my Cardinals, evidently. Even though they're best pitchers on the mound tonight.
Hey, I like the under in that game. So as long as the best pitcher on the mound can show up tonight, I like that Cardinals pick.
And Mike's got the Tigers on the money line, and Tony had the Mariners on the money line. That's our 3-leg parlay. Mike has put that out there on Twitter. Please like it, retweet it, subscribe, follow the instructions in the tweet, would you? All right, Tony, you looking forward to this British Open? I've just got to tell you something here. I think we'd be foolish to pick Rory because you don't win the Scottish Open and then win the British Open. It just doesn't happen. Yeah,
isn't it funny how the last 2 winners are Ricky and Rory, and they're facing off now in a major when Rory probably shouldn't have won last week. I mean, Bobby Mack had it the whole time, and Rory had 2 of maybe the best shots of his career to win. But you think as a Rory fan, if you are one, he should have saved those for this week coming up. But yeah, I mean, I will definitely. I'm gonna do a deep dive more tonight. I was more into looking at today's baseball slate all throughout the day today, but all throughout tonight and tomorrow morning, I'll be deep diving into some different models and seeing what we're looking at for the odds comparisons that we've got on OddsJam for the British Open.
And we saw on Twitter that you're going on a podcast.
Yeah, so we've got a sport coming back. I don't know how much you guys know about it, but in 2002 and 2003 on Spike TV, Slam Ball was a phenomenon. And it's coming back on ESPN, not the Ocho, but it's actually coming back on the real ESPN and ESPN Plus this week. and there's 8 teams. It's all in Las Vegas. A bunch of former college players and real college former football players and athletes and track stars have all made these teams. There were tryouts. There's some former NBA coaches that are involved and some big time investors. So I'm going to be on the Slam Ball podcast tonight, talking about odds and all your betting opportunities for Slam Ball, which are only a couple to start. But I mean, it's a new sport that's just starting out, and I bet in no time Slam Ball will be on DraftKings and FanDuel and all your major books.
Where's it at now?
You can get it on BetUS, Bovada, and Bet Online. So pretty much anyone that has a availability to bet it online can do that from anywhere in the United States, and then overseas as well. Bet Online AG. But I mean, Bovada and BetUS are probably the 2 most prevalent ones. And I mean, Slam Ball, it was awesome. I was a young kid in the mid 2000s watching it, and it's just the coolest combination of basketball, football, and hockey. So we are definitely going to be covering Slam Ball all season long and trying to grow the game.
Okay. All right. Wow. Do you have time, Tony? I mean, you got kids and my wife and full-time job, and you're
always time to make money.
Always time to make money. I got to admit, I wasn't ready for another sport that I love to come out, but right away from the jump, I started. I mean, it's freelance covering on Twitter, but I started covering all the odds and the news and everything like that, and posting it. And I want to do that all season, and I don't see anybody else doing it. So if you need information on Slam Ball odds and news on betting and what you can offer, follow me on Twitter right there and at OJT Feuds.
All right. Sounds good. Great show tonight, guys. Let's go. Let's make some money. I got to have you on the radio show, Tony.
Oh, I would love to be on the radio show, man. That was my passion growing up. Was I wanted to be a sports broadcaster.
Well, we might hook you up on that. There. All right, folks. Thanks for joining us on this OddsJam channel. Last minute betting with the Sports Nuts. Monday Munchies with the Munchie Man himself. See you later.